Good morning, everyone. Well, morning for those of us in the US. I'm going to stream a little bit of Max Trevelyan going to Crestwood and meeting Alistair, and then hopefully getting through Wicked Hearts and Wicked Minds, so he and Morrigan can be in Skyhold at the same time. First, we have to get out of the Hall of Silence, because it is one of those maps where you cannot fast travel once you're already inside. Look at the lovely frozen Fade Rift on our way out. Beautiful Tibeta architecture. Sorry that it's not very exciting with going back to Skyhold first, but I have to go to the war table and unlock um, getting Crestwood open, and I also want to start off my specialization quest. Max has been doing alright. He's still pretty convinced he is the hand-picked Herald of Andraste. He does not yet really seem to realize that he probably is going to have a really hard time not too long in the future. Oh, hello, sir, or Lord Chancellor de Leon.
Inquisitor! Imagine the frothing of the minstrels dreaming of this meeting. Frantic. I, of course, am Lord Chancellor de Leon. and I am here to aid your ascension to glory
Oh, I
in the
meant to
hearts
talk
of
to
the people.
Sir, not this
I
guy,
shall make
because
you a
Max
champion.
is going to take the path of the Templar.
I'm not committing yet.
Herald, I hear you wish training so you don't embarrass those sworn to you. I'm summoned to offer instruction in the physical aspect of the Templar. I'm Sir.
Sir, what?
Sir. Our time is brief, Herald. I trust you are serious.
Sir, I welcome and look forward to your instruction.
Oh, they actually put in a joke.
Many want to be
As
part
in,
of the
hi
Order and
sir,
what
I'm
it
the
stands
Inquisitor.
for. I don't teach that. The Order. Faith is not where Templar abilities come from. Faith is how Templars endure their abilities. I teach how to deny magics. Not fight, not match. Deny. And that lies in lyrium. You will construct a filter, you will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure will be your own affair.
I was meant for this. The blessing of Andraste ensures I will endure.
Believe that. Believe it with all your might.
It's a
Oh,
direct
Max.
blessing.
Do you feel it in your bones every second? That's what's coming.
This filter, describe it.
It is a simple box, or an ornate one. It has simple tools or bejeweled. Depends on what you need. You will use it to prepare the daily draft of lyrium that allows the denial of magic. No one else can do this for you. Soon you won't know you're doing it. It will be a part of you.
What is it that I will endure? The Inquisition Templars seem fine.
Inside you, there is something you don't know you possess. Becoming a Templar will make you keenly aware. You will feel empowered. It is joyous. But once you are accustomed, that something will get hungry. You have never felt this. The Order fights it with brotherhood. I don't know what a herald has.
Very well, sir. I'm ready to learn.
They all say that. Here. Know that this is merely an introduction. The steps are simple. Kill, learn, construct. If you do not pray, Inquisitor, I recommend starting, if only to drown the filter's call.
Well, this isn't gonna be a bad idea, not at all. Let's go talk to Cullen. I think it's Cullen. How ironic to get the scene right after I choose the Templar
As
path.
leader of the Inquisition, you... There's something I must tell you.
Whatever it is, I'm willing to listen.
Right. Thank you. Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off suffer. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped.
When I joined the Inquisition, it's been months now.
Cullen, if this can kill you...
It hasn't yet. After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life, any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not put the Inquisition at risk. I've asked Cassandra to... watch me. If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
Are you in pain?
I can endure it.
Cassandra takes things as seriously as you do. If she has no problem with this, neither do I.
I thought you had a right to know. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen, I will defer to Cassandra's judgment.
Oh, I thought this was where you could decide whether or not he continues to take lyrium.
there something you needed?
Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
Oops,
Yeah.
accidental flirting.
I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
I can't say I was looking. Honestly, I was not good company back then.
I take it you're not looking now?
Between the needs of the Inquisition and... well, I can't say that I am.
Morning, Electrum. How are you?
That's all for now.
I'm doing a bit of
sure you
voice
have
chat
our
this time since my headset is actually acting right. I just took on the specialization to
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone.
learn the Templar
Know where I
abilities.
found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. The strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off.
Huh. I guess Hawk just goes right to Adamant or to Crestwood to wait for you, and you can't talk to them until after you've done Crestwood. Yeah, Max is a fervent believer. He is going to take the Templar path with a smile until the Fade breaks him. And I'm a terrible human because I'm looking forward to doing that.
Inquisitor.
Well, he's going to tell Cullen to keep taking lyrium, and he's going to join him and be lyrium buddies. So, let's see how that works out for our dear Inquisitor. Oh my god, he looks like a banana. It has slightly better stats, and he can't wear that for 3 more levels.
A nice simple blade.
Yes, lyrium buddies. They will be lyrium buddies. A slight break for crafting, and I have no masterwork components. Paragon's Luster it is. Yep, I am at Skyhold already. plaid weave. Oh, I guess no armor for Dorian right now. I am not fast enough to have acquired things. And unlike previous playthroughs, I did recruit Sarah, mostly to see if she acts differently with a human Inquisitor, because you are a minor noble, and since she hates nobles so much, I wondered if that would make any kind of a difference.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better.
Not that I can
The political
tell,
situation in the
honestly,
Empire is dangerously unstable.
because so far
Which
she's
will
basically just
complicate
been
matters.
like, okay,
Everything
this
in
is
the
all
Empire
freaking me out.
complicates matters.
What the hell?
It's the
Why is there a
Orlesian national
magister here?
pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The court's disapproval
She
can be
hasn't
as
been
great a
all,
threat as the Venator.
oh, well, you're
We
all
must be
elfy and
vigilant
fuck the
to avert
Dalish.
disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Yeah, so with a Dalish Inquisitor, after you do the Temple of Mythal, she's really, really rude to you. And, you know, basically talks shit about Dalish culture. I have no idea what perk to take right now. Let's go with more inventory. Yeah, I actually kicked her out of the Inquisition with my first playthrough because she was just so vitriolic about the Dalish, and he's like, you know, the Dalish are my people.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Let's see what we have. Inquisitor?
Yeah, I tried to record that and lost the video. Or I might have the video of her leaving in Maneris's playthrough. It, it's when I tried to kick her, or not recruit her to begin with my next Inquisitor, who was an Adar. I recorded it and then lost the video due to some weird glitch.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
Oh, Scout Harding.
I'm sure it's nothing the Inquisition
Why
can't
can't we
handle.
romance you?
Careful, Your Worship. That optimism might be catching.
Are things that bad? Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding. When the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Can't you, like, offer to go out with Scout Harding if you flirt enough? I always get turned around in Crestwood.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
You mean
Yeah,
aside
the
from
lake, I
wearing
don't
all your
care right
armor
now.
and wading in?
It sounds different. The water changes the song.
Why are all these skeletons and undead? Ew, corpse brain.
If you are to fight alongside us, Cole, I expect you to follow orders. The Inquisitor believes you wish to help, but I will not allow you to threaten innocents.
Yes. Help the hurt, save the small. If I become a demon, cut me down.
Do not doubt me. I will do it.
Good.
You're...
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in
I
Crestwood?
never usually take Cole and Cassandra together, so
We
that
have
was new
orders to
dialogue.
capture Sir Alistair of Ferelden on site. The man's slippery as an eel. We've been chasing him for weeks.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Alistair comes quietly. I'd not fight the man who helped kill that many Darkspawn.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna steal from the offering to the statue.
None One of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
They stay by oaths sworn in blood. Not theirs, then their own. They're true.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us. Undead by the gates.
The guards need help.
Oh, I guess I'll...
Keep your guard up.
I was like, you know, I'm just gonna steal from this statue that's clearly an offering, and you know, don't mind me, not one bit. Should probably put on the new armor I just made him.
See, the corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
Clearly he's not as nice as I've tried to design him to be if he's just, you know, wandering by and stealing from offering statues.
We used to get merchants aplenty. I can count on one hand the number we've gotten since the trouble started. We used to get merchants aplenty. I can count on one hand the number we've gotten since the trouble started.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
I like how this one wall is dry enough for the painting not to have been ruined, but everything else in this stupid town is soaking wet.
Should have moved away like Bentham and his folk. They were the smart ones.
Harvest will be poor. It's not safe to work the fields.
Do they not have locks in Thetis?
The Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We should. We could. Everyone here is so scared.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the fight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
It just feels like every other door is just like, I'm just gonna wander into somebody's house,
You'd have
See
to
what they
evict
need.
the
No one's gonna
bandits
shank
in the
me
old
while the
fort
world's
to use the
ending
dam.
and some stranger walks in.
Can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Until later.
Of course.
Those books would be mildew filled. It would be impossible to keep anything from being destroyed in this stupid town.
Did you see how the Grey Warden saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
Joining the Grey Wardens is not a good idea.
You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from
Blackwall,
those
you're not
demons
even
you're
there.
watching.
How can you
With all
disapprove?
that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
By joining the Grey Wardens, you can't think of something less lethal?
Farewell.
Yay, nursery seeds.
Make me one within your glory, and let the world once more see your face. You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughan. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Your devotion does you credit, sister.
Seeker Pentacast. Forgive me. I did not expect to see the right hand of the divine in our humble village.
Be at ease. We have too much to do to stand on rank.
Yes, Seeker. As you say.
Until later.
Farewell.
Like everyone's like, oh my god, it's Cassandra. Remove Fennec. It occurs to me that I have a horse that I could be using. But I'm almost there now. I just went in a total circle.
Andraste guide you.
actually kind of have to do that on this map. Or not, because I'm right back in Crestwood, because I'm full of fail. I get lost here. Shambling corpses. And apparently they have lemons in Thetis. Just take a boat.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
They're frightened inside, trapped by the walls that protect them.
Oh, let's get some sad splinters. Shooting me with that arrow. Sad to re-equip Sandra with something else once I get a better weapon than Cater's Razor. The rest of Karaburnak can wait a bit, because I really do actually want to go find Alistair. Yeah, I hate killing the doggies too, but hey, they attacked me first. It's not dangerous here at all. Lightning striking. random Druffalo that will destroy me if I fight it. But it's in the way. Yay, camp.
We could camp here.
Should be inside that gate.
Finally. Lady Hawk.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Let's go.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
I'm Alistair. It's an honor to meet you, Inquisitor, though I wish it were someplace a bit nicer.
Are you the Alistair who fought the archdemon with the hero of Ferelden?
I need to change my name. Yes, that was me. War, betrayal, darkspawn, all lots of fun. And made for excellent stories, I'm sure. Nobody cares about that anymore. I answer to Warden Commander Clarel now. Like everyone else.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus.
Dude, Alistair needs to
You
get
think
some
that one
sun.
might have something to do with the other?
When Hawk killed Corypheus, the wardens thought the matter resolved. But archdemons don't die from simple injury. I feared Corypheus might have the same power, so I started to investigate. I found hints, but no proof. And then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a secret. A very dangerous one. I tried to actually keep a few of my oaths to the wardens.
the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
Well, wardens are tied to the Darkspawn. We're connected somehow. And eventually that connection poisons you. You get bad dreams, and then you start to hear the music. It calls to you, quiet at first. And then, so loud, you can't bear it. At that point, you say farewell, and go into the deep roads to die fighting. In death, sacrifice.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes, I think Corypheus caused this somehow. If all the Wardens die, who will stop the next Blight? That's what has them so terrified.
So, Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you?
Unfortunately, yes. When I'm talking or fighting, I can almost ignore it. But whenever things are quiet, I can hear it. It's like a song you can't get out of your head. Damned annoying, frankly.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I have no idea. I suppose it's part of what he is. Corypheus is tied to the Blight, and not just a product of it like most Darkspawn. Wardens are connected to the Darkspawn too. That's how he seems able to control Wardens who get too close to him. And that's likely what he's doing here as well. Somehow.
Is the calling they're hearing real? Or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I have no idea. Before all this, I'd barely heard of Corypheus. I didn't even know he was supposed to be a Magister until I started digging around. But right now, all that matters is the Wardens are acting like they're going to die.
So the Wardens are making some last, desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
I saw what a Blight did to Ferelden. If Wardens hadn't stopped it, there'd be no more Thedas. Warden Commander Clarel proposed some drastic things, blood magic and such, to prevent further blights before we die. I protested. Maybe too loudly. And Clarel sent guards and... well, here I am. Wardens were gathering here, in the western approach. It's an old Tevinter ritual tower. I'm going to investigate. I could use some help. We should get to that ritual tower in the western approach. Ideally before it lives up to its name.
Was the hero of Ferelden involved in all this?
I'm not sure. After we defeated the Archdemon, she was made Warden Commander of Ferelden. She disappeared some time ago. Not long before I started investigating rumors of Corypheus. She may have joined the Orlesian Wardens after I had to flee. If so, hopefully she'll be on our side, but I wouldn't count on it. When we fought the Archdemon, she did things that... she walks a dark path.
You were there, weren't you? You helped fight the Archdemon?
I'm going to be answering that question for the rest of my life. Yes, I was there. It was big. The hero of Ferelden was brave. But that was 10 years ago. What have you done for us lately, Alistair? New times. New problems.
You mentioned Warden Commander Clarel. Is she behind this?
She's the one who summoned me and the other wardens to Orlais when we started hearing the calling. I don't know her well. She's a mage. Smart, careful, determined. The sort of mage the Templars told me to keep a close watch over. Makes her the best kind of warden. Or at least I would have thought so. Maybe the Templars aren't wrong about everything.
Do you think she's helping Corypheus willingly? Or was she duped?
Morel would never serve something that looks like a Darkspawn willingly. I heard about an advisor of some kind. Maybe we'll learn more at the western approach.
What's it like, being a warden?
Oh, it's wonderful. You get fresh peaches delivered every morning, first choice of
Wow,
local
Alistair, the
village
snark
girls,
is
and
strong
bunnies,
with
too.
you since
Oh,
we
maybe
last
it's
saw
not
you.
that. Not even close to that. I watched my brothers die at Ostagar soon after I joined. I never thought I'd see wardens kill themselves.
Why were the wardens trying to kill you?
When Clarel started talking blood magic and demons to deal with the calling, I said it wasn't a good idea. First, it was awkward silences, some coughing. But when I mentioned Corypheus, things really went wild. The warden mages said I was interfering. Called me a traitor. Funny how often that happens to me.
Corypheus was held in a warden prison, right? So the wardens should know all about him.
You'd think the wardens would share information with each other, but they're really big on keeping secrets. Maybe they think some knowledge is too dangerous, I don't know. I only found out about Corypheus after I started digging for information. Even then, it wasn't much. For most wardens, he'd be nothing more than an old legend, dead long ago. If they knew of him at all.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, he's like hardcore serious
I heard
business
what you said.
Alistair. I'm like, what do I do
Hopefully we'll
with
find some answers
this?
in the western approach.
Now the question is, I have unlocked the western approach. Do I go to Adamant and then do Wicked Hearts so that he shows up at Skyhold? Because I know Kirsty told me what to do and I already forgot because I suck. We can take over Kier Brunek and then go back to Skyhold to see if Alistair's there. Oh, I guess I could check up on Judith since I'm out this way. Get the kill the wyvern quest early and get it out of the way. 'Cause I don't remember if Alistair will be at Adamant now, or if I have to actually unlock it and he'll hang out in Skyrim. This is the actual mission to go to the base. I hate the tower shields so much. So I'm guessing since it was a female warden that Alistair fathered Kieran, so I really do want to see what the dialogue is if he and Morrigan are in Skyhold at the same time. But do I have to do Adamant first so they come back to Skyhold?
Time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the Wyvern, nothing here is safe. What I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
There's a wyvern causing trouble?
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould. Fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. And those bandits. Not to mention that dragon.
But you still like living here? Rooting where you dig. Your land and no one else's this time.
Well, that's... Aren't you a sharp-eyed one?
What do you know about the dragon?
Tell me about the dragon. I'm not gonna go fight it right now.
Tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
Yeah, I just don't know if I have to do Adamant first, so that Alistair is hanging around at Skyhold until I'm ready to do Here Lies the Abyss, or if I go back to Skyhold now, will he be there? So let's find out. So if I have to do Adamant anyway, then that'll give me enough power to go, then go to Halam Sharal. Unless someone wants to Google while I am playing and double check. Because the power of Google shall compel you to help me with this playthrough and pull off this stupid stunt. Because I don't know. Oh wait, I need to go back to the ramparts where I met Hawk. Not Hawk, Alistair. Don't want to talk to Cole right now. Yes, and Alistair is here.
Need something else?
Oh, I already talked to you, so...
We'll talk later.
I guess it's now on to Halam Shiral. As soon as I gather a bit more power, I think. Oh, I've only got 18 power. I really need to go do other stuff. Let's go talk to Blackwall.
It was an archdemon that...
It's you. Your worship. I'm serving now. In a different way.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's
Hey
face,
Blackwall, why don't you go talk to Alistair? Talk about warden things.
Without trust, how would we build alliances or friendships?
It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus.
Oh wait,
He's
you
been known
can't
to
go
influence
talk
the
about
minds of
warden
wardens.
things now, can
That
you?
could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
Oh, Blackwall, you lying liar.
Are you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
I'll trust that you know what you're talking about.
We'll manage, if it comes to that.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
I can't tell you about the wardens now, can I? Alright, since I have to gather more power, shall we, go back to Crestwood and take care of Kara Brannock? Oh, and let's look at our totally incomplete dungeon that is oh so secure.
With allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold them.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
And as she says that, let us look at the broken wall where a prisoner could easily run out. Or this. Let us keep our prisoners in the open air where they will freeze to death. Or just say, fuck it, I'm jumping. I don't know if it ever gets fixed. You know, it took me 3 playthroughs to actually find the dungeon I am ashamed to say. Yes, our oh so secure dungeon facility that is broken wide open once you get past this door.
We can't fight the god. The elder fears nothing.
It's like the worst dungeon ever. And I think there's a glitch because when I was playing during the Spawn for Me event, I know I sent people to jail, but there was no one in my jail.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you. At your service.
Let's take Varric out. I haven't seen him in a little bit. I really wish there was an option to take whoever your warden companion is with you. Let's see if I can actually find this without getting entirely lost. No, I do not have a moment. Leave me alone. Want to go that way? Yeah, I'll take them. I just always am amused at the I'm running away to do important business. I don't care about your requisition. Leave me alone. So I think you get like 5 power from capturing Karabernac. Here, Venatori. Here, Venatori. These dudes with the tower shields will be like... saving the world, but Cassandra just snatched people almost out of mid-air, cracks me up every time. More silk brocade.
Cut them off! Keep moving!
Where's the tree?
Move!
Ah. Thanks for leaving those supplies in case anyone decided to take over the keep. falls in battle shouldn't be able to revive himself.
I think that's all of them.
We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
Crestwood will breathe easier with the bandits gone.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Yep, 5 power for capturing Carabernok.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leliana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyone. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Yeah, I need 8 more power to have enough for Halam Sharal. So let me level everyone and then we can go. Oh, I need 7 for Halam Sharal.
said the dam controls were through this gate.
Incidentally, Cassandra, I'm well aware you lied to me.
I lied to you.
When you said the Mage Rebellion was beyond the power of the Seekers to control. I've since heard your order could have prevented it, but instead led the Templars into war once it started.
It is why I left the Order, yes.
Knee-jerk defense of your former comrades. I quite understand.
Don't mind us, just passing by.
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise.
They even
You
have a
won't tell
bearskin
people we
rug.
were here,
This
will
is
ya?
hilarious.
Why would people care what you're up to?
Lonnie's mum and dad think I'm bad for her. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Sounds like it worked. Let's take a look.
Oh, they're just hanging around, waiting for us to leave. Can you imagine Dorian going, "Yes, I'm going to help you with that"?
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
The village of Old Crestwood.
This is Old Crestwood.
Smell just hits you, doesn't it?
Well, yes, Varric, it's 10 years old. I'm sure it will get to you. Hey, a demon! Let's kill it. bodies are just 2 of 3.
We look around?
Move, Cassandra. Move.
No, the other way.
No.
Go there.
These spirits must have come through the rift.
Let's close it before more of them decide to try on corpses.
Question is, where is the third corpse? Oh hey! A rage demon, just hanging out. Come here, rage demon.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home. A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp, but legible.
I want to know what parchment that's made out of, that it's still legible after being in a flooded house for 10 years. Or that book for that matter, because this place has been flooded, underwater, but you're finding books and parchment you can still read.
Come on, let's find that Fade Rift.
A path? Did the villagers use this place for anything?
Stormheart. I'm so glad I jumped over the slippery ass stone. Ah, zombie. I thought that the spirit wanted you to, like, let them take over. I will go talk to them on the way out. since this is another map where you have to walk all the way back before you can travel. Gather materials, I'll take care of that demon. Let's see what's back here.
Bodies? Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Poor bastards, I'm going to have nightmares just thinking about it.
I think the Rage Demon appears regardless. We'll know in a couple minutes, because I'm about to go down into the hole and see what's down here.
There's dwarven ruins down here.
Looks like an old outpost. What's it doing here?
The whole area is still lit up. Remarkable.
There it is. Hi, Rage Demon. Okay, what's in here? Because last time I found this entirely on accident. And I'm not sure what's supposed to be in here.
I don't want to backtrack, but do you know where we're going?
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
No, Varric, I have no idea where we are. I just found a doorway and went in. Says the dwarf that got us loft in an evil tag 10 years ago. Well, I really have no clue where we're actually going.
Bugs seem to like it down here.
You know, Liliana used to keep one as a pet.
You're joking.
I am not. What was its name again? Schmepples? Schmooples? It is right at the tip of my tongue.
One of those things that Solus wants you to turn on, but it's not reacting to me. Oh well. Fine tradition of getting in everyone's way as you walk around.
By the rift, demons!
We're ready.
Nope, I'm out. Said the demon before he got killed.
You did it. We should let the villagers know they'll be slightly less undead in their future.
Let's tell the mayor.
Alright, only 5 more powers, so we can go rift hunting. He's like, I earned that loot, get out of my way. Alright, let's get back to the surface, find a couple more rifts, and then on to Halam Sharal. I really wish you could fast travel back to the surface after this map, because it just feels like it takes you 10 years to get anywhere. Excuse me, demon. Pardon me. I totally missed that, Electrum. Hello. Pi has Noi. Alright, where's that demon? Let's see what it has to say. Because I killed the demon.
We should search the area.
Which building had the demon that wanted you to do something for it? I think it was this one. Oh, it's gone. If you don't talk to it before you go into the cavern, it is not there anymore. Oh well. So maybe if you talk to it, kill the demon, and come back, it's still there.
There's almost no mention of your part in the tale of the champion, Varric.
I don't want to bore people.
You don't want to incriminate yourself, you mean?
Oh, same thing, really.
Oh my god, Varric. Yeah, I brought commerce back to Crestwood. I think.
We won't forget the Inquisition help from no one else would, I promise.
What do you mean the mayor's gone?
He rode out an hour ago. We spotted him from Byers Field.
Oh, Mayor.
A letter of confession from the mayor? It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. To stop the blight from spreading.
I knew he was nervous about more than the undead.
It's monstrous, but if it stopped the blight from wiping out the entire village...
What is...
Sorry, Mayor. When I find you, I'm going to have to execute you.
Your worship.
I've already found the remains of the people who died in Old Crestwood.
That's interesting. I didn't imagine you'd look yourself. Thank you for your thoughtfulness. It is all too rare these days. I will prepare the bodies for cremation.
And that is enough power to take on Halam Shiral. So, who wants to go to the Winter Palace? And it'll be interesting to take a human that is not a mage. Because when I went to Halam Shiral the last time, I took a Nearest Rebellion, and she's human, but she's a mage, and she got docked for that in terms of influence. Although I've not fully romanced Cassandra, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Because while I've initiated flirting, I don't think I've locked her in. So I don't know what happens if I talk to Cassandra and take her.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. You
'Cause
recall
every
the
time I
demon
flirt
at
with her, it
Therenfall,
seems like she thinks
the one
I'm
impersonating
teasing or
Lord
something.
Seeker Lucius.
So I'm not
We
sure if
never
I'm
found
doing the
real
Cassandra
Lord
romance
Seeker,
correctly.
or his body. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily.
I'm not
But
sure what
yes,
the next step
they
is
may be
unless
dead.
I need to do
Yet a demon of
this.
envy does not kill whomever it replaces. It hides them away and learns about them.
Does she dance
There
with
must
you at
be a
Halam
trail
Shawal
we
if you
can
take
follow.
her?
Yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
Alright, let's go find the Seekers, because I think that's the next mission if you want to do her personal quest. Okay, so if the Legion of the
The city
Dead
has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword.
is on your side, why don't you
Let
get
us begin.
Sigrun?
To work?
I'm still salty, and I'm gonna be salty forever and ever, amen, that you do not get to see Sigrun or Vallana or even get a mention of them in this game.
Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
The people coming know we just survived Corypheus and a dragon.
And they must be confident we are able to do so again. The Templars will be scrutinizing your leadership. They should feel secure here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention.
I know, right?
And I'm more than happy to help with
Like,
any
what was the
situations
point
that
of,
arise.
in the keep, asking if
I will.
Nathaniel
Thank you,
survived if you get
My pleasure, Inquisitor.
no mention of him at all? Like, if he survived, why couldn't he have been an option for the Warden contact?
They have certainly spared no expense.
Alright, so it's gonna take 50 minutes for the war table mission to unlock Cassandra's find the Seekers. I'm not sure if it's comparable to Skyrim. There is pretty much a hero's journey / chosen one thing going on. Paul, have you ever played any of the Dragon Age games before?
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra? I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.